What's going on, guys? It's the boy Maximum RPM coming at you with another video today. And in this video, I am going to be talking about 3D printed Beyblades and the future that we have with them. Now, honestly, I think Burst is going to be around a long time, even after the show is over and they stop producing Burst Beyblades like regularly, like they stop releasing them. And the reason that I say this is because of 3D printing. There's so much that we can do with it. And I almost think that Hasbro and Takara Tomy may build on that in the future. They might release similar products that allow us to 3D print and take it to the next level to push the creators from Takara Tomy and Hasbro. I'm honestly going to say more Takara Tomy. Hasbro is a game company. They make games such as Scrabble and Jenga and Battleship. They're made for games, along with Nerf. Nerf is a competitive game. Beyblade is in between board game and competitive game. And it really comes down to Takara Tomy is more performance based. Hasbro is more for people who just want to have fun. And I don't have a problem agreeing that let me rephrase that. There are extreme differences between Hasbro and Takara Tomy's way at coming about Beyblade. Hasbro's moved away from the competitiveness of it down to more the fun that you can have. But I'm going to digress from that and talk more about this. I am going to be making a list of at least the top 5 best 3D printed Beyblades. Not the best, but like my favorite. I might go over 5, but starting off with I'm going to work my way down. Now, this doesn't mean that I dislike one Beyblade over another. It's on how I feel about it. Starting at number 1 is going to be Uppercut. Quake and Bacon's 3D printed Beyblade, which is the Beyblade that you see on the right. It is a very simple attack type that serves its purpose to an extreme. Now, I'm talking about Final Uppercut, the one that you see on screen now. Switch Uppercut, I'm not going to count because that's a little more performance-based. I like Final Uppercut for what it is. It's not the prettiest, it's not the most powerful, but it is one of the most effective Beyblades out there. For number 2, Quake and Bacon takes 1A and 2. His newest Beyblade, Hero Samuraiser. Now, the reason that this didn't make number 1 is that I just like Uppercut more than Samuraiser. It's not really something that I can describe on a video. I'd have to talk to you personally about it, but Hero Samuraiser definitely takes number 2, and it's just raw, overwhelming attack power, and it's incredibly simple yet complex burst resistancy system. You'll just have to watch Quake's videos to see it. Coming in at number 3 with a solid hitter. Honestly, this was hard to choose between 1, 2, and 3. They're honestly all tied for first. And that would be Instaburst with his Inferno Backlash. This Beyblade is easily the ultimate balance type. It is just so crazy. It has unlimited attack power. Its defense is insane. Its stamina is fantastic. And its dual spin. It came out with Master Diabolo's gimmick before Diabolos, where you can flip the layer. And it can do that for both modes. For right spin, you can switch it between an attack and defense mode. For left spin, you can do the same. It's a very unique Beyblade. And now coming in at number 4 is going to have to be Jinx Ouroboros. This one I find really cool. I really like the design of it, and the colors are amazing. This belongs to JoJo. And it's an absolutely awesome Beyblade. It looks fantastic, and it performs really well. That's all I really have to say. Coming in at number 5, that is going to have to be Slash Nemesis and Burst Files. I hope I'm getting that right. I know the guy too. I was literally just talking to him not an hour ago. But whenever it comes down to a video and I go to say his channel name, I always forget. I believe it's Burst Files. I'm sorry, bro, for forgetting your name all the time. I know your name. I could bring it up in a conversation whenever, but the second I go to talk about it, my mind goes blank. And that is his Slash Nemesis. This thing is insane. It's got a pretty interesting locking mechanism. It's different from the switch frame, but it's different from the infinity lock. It's kind of like a mix in between. It's a very good Beyblade, very simple, very effective. I mean, this thing's just wicked. And next we're coming into number 6, Exodus Hydra. This thing belongs to Kimbo. It is one of the coolest looking Beyblades out there. I love the colors, with the green and the purple. It just looks amazing. It is dual spin. And it's awesome. It's a really cool Beyblade. I really like the design. Not a huge fan of how much it weighs. Same with Jinx Ouroboros, but whatever makes them happy. I'd prefer that they got rid of the metal, but whatever's whatever. It's a very cool Beyblade, and it's a very good design. And coming in at number 7 is Kimbo again with Bind Leonis. Very, very small and compact Beyblade. Extremely powerful and very versatile. It is a very interesting Beyblade, to say the least. And at number 8, I would have to give it to Kimbo again with his Bones called Shidra. It is just a menacing looking Beyblade. It just looks mean. It's insane. It's just crazy. And for number 9, I'm going to have to give it to Zira. He has a very interesting design with his Quasar Galahad. Hope I'm pronouncing that right. I know the Galahad part's right, but like the Quasar thing, I'm not quite sure. It's very cool. I love the purple. It looks awesome. I wasn't a huge fan about how heavy the thing was, but he dropped the metal, and it raised my respect for the guy quite a bit. But it's a pretty cool Beyblade. I really like the design. It's absolutely gorgeous. And yeah. And coming in at number 10. Oh crap, I'm drawing a blank on the guy's name now. Xeno, I believe it was. I think that was the channel name. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, bro, if you're watching this. I know your name too. My brain's going blank. I believe it's Xeno. His Beyblade Draken. It's very, very cool. It's extremely powerful. It's simple. It's complex. It's everything above. It's just cool. And I really enjoy it. It's kind of cool. I'm sorry I'm forgetting so many of your guys' names. I know them, but when it comes to video, mine goes blank. And for number 11, and this is the final Beyblade, it would definitely have to be Made in Heaven. It is a very cool Beyblade. It is Zanky's 3D printed Beyblade. Quake and Bacon helped make it. He also helped me make my V8 I made the design of V8 myself. Here's the proof. And he helped me make it into a 3D printed Beyblade. But he also helped Instaburst, but I'm going to back off of that real quick. And it will definitely, number 11, definitely locks it in solid with Zanky and his Made in Heaven. It is a switch frame Beyblade. It is incredibly powerful. Like, it makes me nervous. It's an insanely powerful Beyblade. It's a crazy attack / balance type. Quake and Bacon uses Vanguard Charge. My God, the power level's insane. And Zenki uses it on Hybrid. It's a Beyblade that, and a lot of the Beyblades on this list suffer from the same problem that me and my V8 do. It hits so hard, it stops itself. V8's locking gimmick is so insanely strong, the only place for the energy to go is into the spin speed. Same with Made in Heaven, Backlash, and Samuraiser. They all have a similar weakness. Now, I didn't put my Beyblades on this list, obviously, because it just wouldn't be right. I mean, obviously, I'm going to be above everyone else because they're my Beyblades. I designed them, and I can take full credit for V8, but I can't at the same time. I did design it, but I did have help making it. Completely my design, but Quake, definitely hats off to you. You helped make my dream come true. V8 would definitely be at number 1, and Wold would be at number 2. I'll throw it in there, but that's just to mention my Beyblades, but definitely just hats off to everyone who manages to make their own 3D printed Beyblade. I wish I could give you all the shout out, but I can't remember everyone's channel name. As you can see, I've already struggled with 11 people. But there's just so many interesting designs out there. Some of them are not very good. Some of them are just meant to look cool. Some of them are just for performance. Some of them are just there. But everyone should give themselves a pat on the back for coming up with a design on your own and something as cool as we can make. Just if you've made your own 3D printed Beyblade, or if you've helped with one, or if you own one, definitely give yourself a pat on the back. Oh, I almost forgot. How could I? I have to give a shout out. I can't remember his name, but if you look up how to design a 3D printed Beyblade, you will find this. He's on Tinkercad. His Beyblade is called, I gotta think about it for a minute. I'll be right back, I gotta think of it. Doominus. This is like some demon, dragon, T-Rex thing. I don't know exactly what it is, but it is absolutely insane. Doominus is so cool. I've never seen it fight. I've never seen it in person. I've only ever seen it as a 3D model. Doominus is absolutely insane. It's awesome. I wish I could remember the guy's name, but it's just such a cool Beyblade. Alright guys, that's about it. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on the bell notifications so you get all my videos because I upload daily. And as always, I hope that this video makes your day just a little bit better. Live life to the max and stay awesome.